All right. This is like take number 43, I think. I'm not going to go off the script this time. It is just not working. We are 7 days out from Battlefield 6. And I'm pretty excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty damn excited. There's a few things I wanted to talk about. Aim assist changes and just aim assist in general, I guess, in the game. A little bit about the game coming out and just some of the changes that they made to Battlefield 6 recently. And yeah, so let's just get into it. I think one thing in the Battlefield community, there's always been a huge presence of M&K players, especially when it comes to streamers and YouTubers. For instance, Focus BF, Silk, Enders, Shroud, just whoever you think of. They're really, really good, obviously, at M&K. And one thing that I struggled with is there's like no presence of good controller players, like at all. I tried finding like videos when I started playing Battlefield again because I took years off with how bad 5 were in 2042 and couldn't find anything when it came to settings videos, controller schemes, nothing. Obviously there's the Tactical Brits. He actually has really good stuff. I found him when Scump and a lot of the streamers during the Battlefield event were like recommending him for videos, and so I went through his settings and that helped a lot. So yeah, if you're looking for controller settings for Battlefield 6 upcoming, definitely check out the Tactical Brits. He's got some good stuff. I tweaked my settings a little bit since then. I pretty much use the same like aim curve, the dead zones and everything. I just changed like the sensitivity for the zoom and the default soldier sense. And I still couldn't find any controller schemes, like in terms of like the vehicle controls for controllers specifically when it came to flying heli or jets or even driving the tanks on controller that felt really good. To me, they always felt like really shitty. At one point I was playing where I think it was Widgety Bear. I don't know. He used to be a big streamer. He flies with, I think, his controllers. So like his triggers are his up and down. But it just honestly felt terrible because then you're trying to like go fly up and down and shoot using some other button. It just didn't make any sense. It played horribly. I kind of played it during the beta like that, but I went back to 2042 after the beta and tried out some different settings and actually did rifle aim, which is normally an M&K thing, but you can easily do it for controllers. I don't know why people haven't done rifle aim on controller when it comes to specifically like the helis. Made it a ton better. And so I basically use, to go up or to go down, I use the paddles underneath my controller. So just A and B, I have those bound to A and B. And then that way I'm still zooming and shooting with my triggers.
I was already spawned, Royce.
That feels really good, really natural. I got way better at flying. I actually tier 1 my Nightbird on 2042, just kind of practicing and getting used to it, which isn't like hard, but considering I had like 0 kills on it and like a week and a half or something, just playing a couple hours here and there after work, I ended up getting the tier 1 skin. Felt pretty good. But anyways, in Battlefield 6, they added aim assist to vehicles, which is going to be a huge help because even with good settings, didn't feel super good against like other good pilots or heli people when you didn't, because there was no aim assist. So like pretty much if there was a good M&K heli pilot, you were just kind of screwed. Like you might as well just not fly. Whereas I think in Battlefield 6 that's probably not going to be the case because they added a little bit of aim assist for all vehicles, which I'm sure people are going to bitch about, but it should feel pretty nice, I think.
Oh my god, this actually.
So I'm looking forward to that. I did notice it in the beta because like I would be like in the gunner seat of the IFE and I'd drop like 60, 70 kills and it actually felt really good. I don't know why, but I never came to the conclusion that it was aim
just leaving it
assist,
for
it
the
just
randoms.
felt really good. The aim assist didn't feel strong because I obviously didn't
Great.
notice
Oh,
it,
fucking right
but it felt
shoulder,
good.
bro.
It just kind of smoothed out the aim. So I'm guessing that there'll be aim assist for jets and for helis as well. At least I hope so. That's not just the tanks. And yeah, so that'll be really, really good. I know people have been complaining that they took away rotational aim assist and snap zoom, which I don't think is going to be that big of a deal. But they already had that in the beta, and it already felt like really, really good. I had plenty of games where I was dropping 80, 90, 100 kills in Conquest. This isn't Rush or Breakthrough. And I was getting a ton of kills without really, I was trying, but I wasn't like going for some crazy gameplay. I wasn't making videos at the time or even
He was setting
recording
up
for
the
that
fucking
matter.
minigun as I killed him.
And
That is
yeah, it
wild.
definitely felt really good still. Really, really strong. So I think that'll be good. And I think too, like, it's a little weird that there's not more controller presence on YouTube.
Crazy stuff right there.
The only controller player that I
I'm
really
stuck behind
found
your spawn beacon.
was Maxic. I think I'm saying that name right. He has a few good gameplays, but he's like the only controller player that I've found. I haven't found really anyone besides him. You know, there's a few YouTubers, but a lot of them don't even make videos anymore or quit.
Throw motion, Royce.
But yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good. I think one thing I wanted to talk about for Battlefield 6 was some of the class changes that they made. I think the spawn beacon being on Assault is going to be a lot of fun. I know some people are mad, but honestly, like, in past Battlefield games, the respawn beacon was always like in the back of the spawn being useless with a sniper up on a crane. Like, that was for years now, that's been the case. So it'll be nice to actually have, like, if you have a good choke point, you finally pushed up to it, you can just put a spawn beacon and be able to respawn there pretty easily. I think the recon changes, though, other than that, I think recon's going to be really strong because of the open weapon system. I think just being able to run like an AR and use motion sensors and the UAV thing that they have is pretty, and it's easy to like get to. Like, the UAV does not take long to get. It's going to suck. I remember a few cases in the beta, like trying to flank on, I forget what map it is. It's like the city map where everybody was getting on top of the roofs, and there's like the D flag. I was like in one of the corridors trying to flank, and I literally had a guy just waiting for me, not because he sound horde me, but because I was on radar, because he had a UAV up. And I just think it's a little broken. I wish that that wasn't the case. You know, it's the only class that can do that. But if you're like super sweating out with your friends, like having one person on recon just literally throwing motion sensors or calling in UAVs and telling you guys where they are, I think is going to be
That one guy did not turn like at all.
really, really, really good, really OP. I kind of plan on doing that. And then just having like one of my friends probably on support or on assault, and then one of us be on recon, basically, just to kind of, because I think having the deployable like ladders for conquest is going to be really strong. I think it's going to be a really good utility item, especially for when people are camping in those buildings or there's people camping a choke point, and you can just create a new path by just putting a ladder and the whole team can bum rush up that ladder. That's gonna be pretty cool. I am so excited about Battlefield 6. I literally took time off of work to play. Unfortunately, I have an exam the day after on Saturday morning, so I have to study, and I probably should be studying right now, but I really wanted to try to get my first video out. But I am super excited. I haven't felt like this in a long time, like since Black Ops 2 or Battlefield 3. I've never enjoyed a game this much, at least in the last like 7 years. So I'm really excited. So the reason that I'm making this video, though, is I really don't want the developers to overstep when it comes to the aim assist nerfs. I know that's been a big topic lately, and that's the reason I'm making this video, obviously. Controllers in a really good spot. You know, they already took away rotational, they took away snap aim. I really hope they don't push it further. Just to be competitive, I think we're in a good spot right now. I mean, you look at the other battlefields, you don't see crazy 200 kill plus games on controller. You just don't. If you search up like world record kills for Battlefield 4, Battlefield 2042, most of them are an MK. I mean, for instance, the Ender's 287 kill game that he got on live stream without even trying, or the Focus BF 141 kill game he already got in the beta. Pretty crazy. So it'd be cool to be able to see controller gameplay getting almost 200 kills or at 200 kills, and that's kind of the goal that I have. So if you guys are interested, stop by the live stream. Probably be streaming to no one, but you know, I'm just trying to get some good controller gameplay. If you guys have questions about controller stuff, let me know. I'm going to be doing as much research as I can, dialing all the settings, and going for some pretty solid gameplay. Have a good one.